Welcome back, everybody. As we approach Halloween, it's time to talk about a different kind of scary retirement planning. Just like trick-or-treating, you need to know where to go to get the best treats for your financial future. Joining us to discuss this is Taylor and Laurel Stewart, part of the team from Mattson Financial Services, our expert and sponsor, and a firm that's been helping people retire successfully in West Michigan for decades. You can also catch them on their popular radio show, Money Mentors. And so, Taylor and Laurel, how can we turn retirement planning from a nightmare into a dream come true?
Yeah, I think first thing would just be having a conversation. What does retirement look like for you? And that's what we talk about during our first meeting when you come in, is your dreams, your goals, and desires, right? What are we aspiring for? And then from there, putting it all to a plan and seeing the plan in front of you so you can understand, here are the different recommendations that our team has for you, and they tie back to the why of those dreams, goals, and desires that we started with.
Yeah, you often talk about taxes and
must be thinking of somebody
course, we talk about scary. Yeah,
Right.
That's true. How can we avoid the tax monster and that sneaking up on us?
Yeah, and the very basis of that is it comes with planning, right? So where are we going to be pulling income from? Which sources? What type of taxes are we going to be paying? Are we talking ordinary income taxes? Are we talking capital gains taxes? How's that going to affect the taxes that you may pay on your Social Security? What about Medicare? So it's really building that income plan and saying, okay, we're going to take just enough income out of here this year to keep in the 12 or 22% tax bracket. Then we're going to utilize that tax-free bucket or different investment vehicles that maybe spit off some tax-free income. So it really comes with building that overall plan, which starts with your income, and then each year picking and choosing, because things in life change, right? Like you might want to go on a big vacation, so we weren't planning on this big distribution, but now we want to. So then reworking that plan and having that flexibility.
Yeah. So let's stay with income planning, because that is a sweet spot for many of us. How can we make sure we have that steady stream of candy or more sweet in our lives?
Well, I think that's the confidence piece about moving into retirement, because that's what people are fearful of is, I'm so used to getting this paycheck every 2 weeks or whatever that cadence is, and now I have to look at myself for supplying that. That feels really hard. And so as we map this out and we come with that, full written plan, you get to see line by line what is the critical income need, which we're going to make sure matches what you currently are at right now. Because the last thing we want you to do is head into retirement knowing that you just took a pay decrease. That's not how you should be living the next portion that you've worked so hard for.
Right, and so often we know that that's what people say to you. The biggest fear is running out of money, but with planning, that doesn't have to be a fear.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, there's great products out there, great investments to help safeguard some of those assets or create a guaranteed stream of income that pairs really nicely with your Social Security, that maybe covers your everyday expenses. And then we use different strategies to provide income for that more discretionary income, the vacations or remodeling the house or whatever. And so it's really about building that strategy that's unique to it and setting up your income bucket first. So if markets are down, we don't have to worry about selling something for a loss and then paying taxes on that and losing 40 or 50 cents on our dollar. We've already got that solved in your income bucket, which then creates a buying opportunity in the markets as well. But taxes and all of that is all factored into that big plan.
Yeah, are there any other scares that people need to be worried about if they are in retirement or nearing retirement?
I think just the idea of healthcare, right? Like that's such a vast piece of the puzzle. And so we have, our financial side, so the wealth side, but we also have the health side as a part of our business, because they have to be in communication. Maybe you're receiving an insurance subsidy, and so you have a ceiling on the amount of income that you can receive. Well, if you're not communicating, or if your agent and your advisor aren't communicating, now you just blew that up and you have to pay it all back. So you just want to make sure you're looking at that, because you're going to plan for being alive and well, but what happens if you're alive and not well? So we talk about all those different things that might come up, just to make sure we're having those conversations now and can plan for that future.
Sure. So for people who are interested in getting their retirement on track, more treats, less tricks, what should they do?
Yes, you can be one of the first 5 callers if you save $250,000 or more for retirement. It's complimentary for you to sit down with one of our advisors, who are fiduciary advisors on our team. And we'll get started talking about those dreams, those goals and desires, and how we create that written income and tax plan for you.
Yeah. Sounds good. So that is a great offer. And so you see the number there on your screen. If you are at home, don't let your retirement plans turn into a frightening frightening experience. If you're in or near retirement, Laurel, Taylor, and the rest of the team will sit down with you personally to customize an enhanced retirement plan just for you. This is a comprehensive plan that includes a look at your investments, your income sources, taxes, and so much more to get you to and through the retirement you deserve. So reserve one of those spots now. Call 800-536-8907. That's 800-536-8907. And so thank you so much for coming by.
Yeah.
We all want Halloween to be a fun experience.
Yes, absolutely.
And retirement planning.
Equally.
100%.
Thank you so much.
And this segment is sponsored by Mattson Financial Services. We'll be right back.
This is the first time ever, but like I'm warming.